They can't help themselves. They literally cannot help themselves. It's like they are itching to try to call Caitlin Clark racist, to try to call all of her fans racist. They can't stop race baiting. It is disgusting. It's disgusting. Okay, Jemele Hill and Cari Champion got Cynthia Cooper on, okay? And they didn't really talk about basketball at all. All they wanted to talk about was race, the refs, Caitlin Clark racist, Caitlin Clark fans racist. What are we going to do about the online discourse? Kathy Engelbert, is she doing enough to stop the white people from calling the black people names on Twitter or whatever? This whole thing is like a hit piece of an interview. They're fishing for Cynthia Cooper to say something. Okay, it is disgusting. We got to get into it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit the bell notification to hype the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. These people can't help themselves, bro. Like, at what point is enough enough? At what point do you guys want to move on? Like, good Lord. I mean, come on, man. Let's get into this. You already know how Jemele Hill get down. You already know how she get down. This is insane, though. Check it out. Three main parts of this that I want you to hear. And it's like, they cannot help themselves. And this is why Caitlin Clark has pretty much been no-showing all the major events for All-Star. She's had no interest in the orange carpet. She got her own event she did in Iowa with some kids, blah, blah, blah. She didn't show up to the three-point contest to perform or support it. She's only shown up for the Obama thing, her activations for her shoes with Nike, and she'll be at the game. That's it. That's it. And I don't blame her. Take a look at this, man.
A lot of things happening around the league, as you know. And, one of the things happening during this All-Star week is that, the players are meeting with Kathy Engelbert. They want to talk about some of the, I guess for lack of a better way to put it, the toxicity that has been kind of permeating the sport, and
toxicity that people like you, Chinny Aguma K, Monica McNutt, all of y'all play into it because y'all sit there and race bait on these platforms. Let's keep it real. Y'all sit there and let everybody play victim about everything. Y'all been hating on Caitlin Clark since before she stepped foot in this league. So y'all play a major part. Y'all play a major part in whatever's going on. And the fact is, y'all don't talk about basketball. All y'all want to talk about is Caitlin Clark, is she a Democrat or a Republican? Is she racist or not? Well, all of her fans are racist. Like that's all y'all want to do.
The challenges that they face, as while at the time having great popularity, also going through some growing pains right now. So, Coop, just want to get your opinion on the state of the WNBA right now, the climate. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't know. I don't know if I have thoughts.
See, she said, I don't know if I have thoughts. You know why? Because she really didn't want to talk about this. She don't want to talk about this. Y'all are like trying to lead her into talking about something she really didn't want to talk about. That like y'all trying to lead her into it. Like I see exactly what's going on. You guys at this point can't help yourselves. You can't help yourselves. She started off responding, I don't really have no thoughts on it. Then y'all are gonna keep this going throughout the entire interview.
About race. And you tell me their statement. And if you look at it, the league has had incredible growth under Kathy Engelbert. But I do believe just from and you tell me if you think that this needs to be addressed. When it comes to a league and especially in this climate, we need, and it feels like it's imperative to have someone who can have these tough conversations about race. Not that it has to be a black and white issue, because we don't want the sport to be a black and white issue.
Y'all are making it. Y'all have made it that. Y'all have made it that. Literally, y'all have made it that. Y'all do realize there was a fist on Caitlin Clark's throat and she did not go online and cause a bunch of issues. Y'all do realize an African-American player, Tiffany Hayes, was inciting black people to harm Caitlin Clark off the floor. And it wasn't a big deal. You know why? Because Caitlin Clark did not go online and make it a huge deal the same way all these other players have gone online to make every little thing a huge deal. Y'all have made it that. What are you talking about?
But it is an issue. And if we don't address it, what happens? I look at Adam Silver.
Yeah.
That was one of his first jobs. He had to address Donald Sterling
I don't disagree
right
with
away.
you. I don't disagree with you. I think race is an issue in the WNBA, and how some people react to certain things being said and that sort of thing. And if you know what, I'm going to concede. I'm going to give you that. If there is one thing that Kathy or the league could do better, it's handling adversity.
And you see how she said, "I'm gonna give you that." She don't even want to talk about this stuff. Y'all are dragging this on. That first clip was at the 3.5 minute mark. We 10 minutes later, y'all still going. She already made it clear she didn't really want to talk about that. Now watch this. They're gonna keep it going. She don't even want to talk about this.
Here by Nancy Armour from USA Today Sports, and she was saying, to your point, that if you now it's become so contentious that if you foul Caitlin,
Yeah.
and whatever her reaction is, that player, whomever that player may be, is going to face some sort of vitriol and or fallout from fans or people who
Vitriol
call
is a good word.
themselves.
Okay. Cari.
Yeah,
Hey, you
it
sound like
is.
education, girl. You better work
Let me
it.
tell you. She said the SAT word.
Yes, she did.
So she has to, and players now, I don't know if you've noticed this on Threads, a player will go on Threads and say, "I'm okay, family. Thanks for checking in."
Yeah.
Like, fans of players are very protective. And I am now at the point where I don't even, want to have these heavy conversations. When you were
You do. You've been forcing this conversation the entire time this lady has been on. This is all you want to talk about is race and race and race. Black people, the online harassment by all Caitlin Clark's racist. This is what you have done the entire interview. But you're saying I don't even want to have these. Then talk about the All-Star game. Talk about something else. This is what you want to do because this is all y'all do.
playing, even want to have these heavy conversations. When you were playing, was it, when what you started this league, was there anything like this? Was the sensitivity at an all-time high? Was there strife? Were there racial issues? I feel as if I want to go back to the genesis of the league. Am I making up a world and you all had no problems?
Well, I will tell you what. We had problems. We had complaints. We had issues.
See, she just busted your bubble. She just busted your bubble because you tried to paint the picture. You tried to paint the picture that, oh, there was never a race issue. There was never none of this stuff ever happened before Caitlin Clark got here. That's why it's all of her racist fans. And she just said, yeah, 30 years ago, there was problems. It was race problems. It was this, it was that. She didn't even want to talk about this. You kept forcing this conversation just for her to burst your bubble and tell you that, yeah, this type of stuff was going on before Caitlin Clark got here. There was some race problems going on, whatever it is. And now you look stupid because you've been forcing this conversation just for her to burst your bubble. Jemele Hill, Cari Champion, at it again. They can't help themselves. They literally cannot help themselves. What says you? Get down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.